Hello everyone! In this video, we are going to learn about the basic integration properties or the properties of indefinite integrals. So, properties man, so kani sila, they will tell us how integrals behave. So, for the first one, we have the constant rule. So, the integral of k dx. So, as you can see here, this is the integral sign. This is the differential here, giving us the variable of integration x, and k here is the constant. So, kani siya mo ni atong integrand. So, if we are to find this integral, the property of integrals tell us that this k, to answer this one, this k will be copied, and then we simply attach the variable of integration, x, isumpay ang variable of integration, and then add the constant of integration. So whatever this constant is, all you need to do is to copy that and then attach the variable of integration and then add the constant of integration. Arbitrary constant. So for example, if we are finding the integral of 2 dx, then our integral is copy the constant 2, attach the variable of integration, plus c. If we're finding the integral of negative 4 dz, then we simply copy the constant negative 4, attach the variable of integration z, and add the constant c. So as simple as that, kopyahon ang constant, attach ang variable of integration, and then plus c. Could also be written like this. We are to find the integral of dy over 3, for example. So take note, kani siya is just the variable of integration. The differential here giving us the variable of integration. There is no other term there except that there is a constant in the denominator. So kani siya, this is just like we are writing the integral of 1/3 dy. Diba? So our constant here is 1/3. So we simply copy the constant 1/3, attach the variable of integration y, and then add the arbitrary constant c. If we are to find the integral of dy over, let's say for example, negative 5, what is our constant here? Again, this is just like writing the integral of, you have a negative sign man here. So it doesn't matter if the negative is in the denominator, you can always transfer that in the numerator. So this is just like we are writing negative 1/5 dy. And so our constant is negative 1/5. So our integral is negative 1/5. Attach the variable y plus c. Okay? And then next we have the power rule. Power, the formula for that would be the integral of x to the power of n dx is equal to x to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c, provided that n must not be equal to negative 1. So remember that in differentiation, nag-multiply ta and then nag-subtract sa exponent. So because integration is the reverse, so we are now going to add 1 to the exponent, and whatever is the new exponent, we are going to put that in the denominator. So for example, if we are to find the integral of x dx, the exponent of x here is 1. So we are simply going to add 1, another 1 to the exponent, making that x squared. And then whatever is the new exponent, you copy that in the denominator, and then you add the arbitrary constant c. And always remember that you can also write it as 1/2 x squared. If we have integral of y cubed dy, okay? So we have 3 here as the exponent. Remember, we are going to add 1. So mahimo siyang 3 here, add 1. That's y to the power of 4. Whatever is the new exponent, you're gonna put that in the denominator and add your arbitrary constant c. And so always remember that you can also write that as 1/4 y to the power of 4. Remember that there is a plus c here. Plus c. It could also be written like this. In siya, dz over z squared. So, in this form, we cannot use this. Ano man? Because the variable is in the denominator. Wala man siya exactly ni follow like this. Dapat ing-ani ang purma. So, what do we do? Remove the fraction. And because this involves exponents, we i-recall nga ang a to the power of negative n is equal to 1 over a to the power of n. Meaning, ang kanisiya, muni ang atong a, si z, ang atong 2, muni ang n, and so we can write this in this form. So remember, if naa siya sa denominator, mura ta og nagsulat ana og mura na siya og integral of 1 over z squared dz. And so this one can be written in this form. So mahimo na siyang integral of z to the negative 2 dz. So kani siya nga form, pareha na ani atong formula. So we can now apply this. So integrating now, we have z, negative 2 plus 1. You're gonna add 1 to the exponent. So negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1 over negative 1. Because we have done integration, di ba? Kanusa man mawala ang integral sign kung nahuman na ta og gamit sa integration nga formula. Okay? So here, nag-simplify pa man ta. We just used algebra. We have not yet used our integration formula. So mag-write gyapon ta sa integral sign ug sa differential. Kaning duha, they always go together. So kani kay nag-apply naman ta sa integration formula, mawala na ang integral sign ug ang dz, and then pulihan na nato og plus c. And so because we have to write it properly, negative 1 man ni siya, parihaan ni ato na sa himuong positive. So kay balhin man ni siya sa ubos, unsa may mahabilin sa taas, it's just 1. Pero butangan natog negative nga naman, gikan hinhi. So negative 1 over z plus c. Okay? So all you need to do is to follow this formula. Make sure nga it is exactly in this form para ma-apply ni nato nga formula. There are also cases like, for example, we are to find the integral of the fourth root of y dy. So kana siya ha, the radical sign only covers y, walay labot si dy. So recall na sad ta nga kanang sa radicals, mth root of a to the power of n is equal to a raised to a fractional exponent wherein n is the numerator of the fractional exponent divided by m. So mahimo na siyang n over m. Meaning to say, ang y diri ang exponent 1 man. Ang ihang index diri, ang muna iyang m, is 4. So we can actually write that as the integral of y to the power of 1/4 dy. When you write your exponent, ayaw itapad dinhi. It must be an exponent. Okay? So why did we change it like this? Because we don't have a formula for this. So we want to express it in the power form so that we can apply the power rule, diba? Power formula. So we can now integrate. This is now equal to y. And then, what was our exponent? Diba mag-add ta og 1? If we are simply adding 1 class, ang ato buhaton is, you simply copy the same denominator. So kung 4 ang denominator diha, ato ra nang kopyahon diri sa ubaws, and then the numerator will be the sum of the numerator and denominator. So 1 plus 4, that is the numerator of the exponent, 5 over 4. And then whatever is the new exponent, we're gonna put that in the denominator. Do not forget your plus c. So that you do not get confused with a fraction, you have to make sure that this equal sign is aligned with the main fraction bar. Dili masaag, dili diri butang, dili diri sa ubos. It has to be aligned with the main fraction bar. And then, we are going to find the reciprocal of this one. So, kaning naa sa ubos, atong itapad diri ni y. So, mahimo na siyang 4y to the power of 5 over 4 over 5 plus c, which can be written as 4/5 y to the power of 5 over 4 plus c. Okay? Another example, let's try. We are to find the integral of dz over the fifth root of z to the power of 3. So, obviously, it does not follow the power formula. We have to change the radical form to the exponential form. So, this can be written as dz. Ayaw kalimtiin yung integral sign o ang differential. And this z, what is the exponent of z? Again, ang kaning exponent niya maoy numerator and kani siyang index maoy mahimong denominator. So, mahimo siyang 3 over 5. And because it is in the denominator, kinahanglan matapad gyud siya. Kinahanglan motapad gyud siyang dz. So, kay naman siya sa ubos, positive ang exponent diri, igbalhin niya sa taas, mahimo ng negative ang iyahang exponent. So, we can now write this as the integral of z to the power of negative 3 over 5, no? dz. Nagtapad na sila. And because they are beside each other already, it exactly follows the power formula. So, we can now use the power rule, which is to add 1. So, because we are adding 1, and this is negative, all you need to do again is to copy the denominator. So, ganiha, sa man to, copy tas denominator, nag-add ta. Kay positive man ang duha. Pero karon kay negative man ang isa, what do we do? So, the denominator minus the numerator. So, that would be 5 minus 3, it's 2/5. Copy 2/5 in the denominator and then plus c. Find the reciprocal, so that's 5z to the power of 2/5 divided by 2 divided by 2 divided by 2 plus c. Or again, you can write that as 5 halves z to the power of 2 over 5 plus c.